Sometimes life feels overwhelming. There are moments when everything seems to go wrong at the same time. Problems come one after another, and it feels like the weight of the world is resting on your shoulders. Maybe you are going through a difficult season right now. Maybe you are facing challenges in your health, your finances, your family, or your future. Maybe you have been praying and waiting for an answer, but it feels like nothing is changing. And in those moments, it becomes easy to feel discouraged. It becomes easy to wonder if things will ever get better. But today, remember this powerful truth. God is still in control. Even when life feels chaotic, God is still guiding your steps. Even when you cannot see the path ahead, God already knows the way. The Bible reminds us in Proverbs 3:5-6. Trust in the Lord with all your heart and lean not on your own understanding. In all your ways submit to Him, and He will make your paths straight. This means that even when things do not make sense to us, God is still working behind the scenes. Sometimes the hardest seasons in life are the moments when God is preparing us for something greater. Think about the story of Joseph in the Bible. Joseph went through betrayal, rejection, and suffering. He was sold by his own brothers. He was thrown into prison for something he did not do. For many years, his life looked like a series of failures and disappointments. But God had a bigger plan. What Joseph did not realize in the middle of his pain was that God was preparing him for a greater purpose. Eventually, Joseph became a leader who saved many lives during a time of famine. What looked like a setback was actually part of God's plan. And sometimes the same thing happens in our lives. We may not understand why certain things happen. We may not understand why doors close or why prayers seem unanswered. But God sees the full picture. While we only see today, God sees tomorrow. While we see confusion, God sees purpose. And while we feel lost, God is quietly guiding our path. Difficult seasons do not mean that God has abandoned you. In fact, sometimes difficult seasons are the moments when God is working the most. Faith does not mean everything will always be easy. Faith means trusting God even when life feels uncertain. It means believing that God's promises are still true even when circumstances are difficult. Isaiah 41:10 reminds us of this powerful promise. Do not fear, for I am with you. Do not be dismayed, for I am your God. I will strengthen you and help you. I will uphold you with my righteous right hand. Think about that promise. God Himself says that He will strengthen you. He will help you. He will hold you up when you feel weak. You are not facing your challenges alone. God is walking beside you every step of the way. And sometimes, when life becomes difficult, God is teaching us something important. He's teaching us patience. He's teaching us faith. He's teaching us to rely on Him instead of relying only on ourselves. Because when we place our trust in God, something powerful happens. We begin to experience peace even in the middle of uncertainty. We begin to find strength even when we feel weak, and we begin to see hope even when situations look impossible. Remember this: God has never failed His people, not once. Throughout history, God has always been faithful. He was faithful to Abraham. He was faithful to Moses. He was faithful to David. And He will be faithful to you too. Even if your situation feels dark right now, this is not the end of your story. God is still writing your story. And the chapters ahead may be better than anything you have experienced before. So do not lose hope. Do not give up. Keep trusting God. Keep praying. Keep believing that something good is coming. Because the same God who opened the Red Sea, the same God who brought down the walls of Jericho, the same God who raised Jesus from the dead, is the same God who is working in your life today, and nothing is impossible for him. So today, choose faith over fear, choose hope over doubt, choose trust over worry. And remember this simple but powerful truth: God is working even when you cannot see it. Your breakthrough may be closer than you think, so hold on to your faith. Trust God in difficult times, because the God who began a good work in your life will carry it on to completion, and your best days may still be ahead.